We are celebrating the 716 tonight with the return of a rivalry on the ice, Buffalo Fire versus Buffalo Police. This is video of last year's holiday hockey showcase, and tomorrow the two sides will square off once again. And this is a fundraiser. This year, the money raised will go to support the Tommy Cowan Scholarship Fund. Tommy was a local restaurant owner and a big supporter of first responders here in Buffalo. The puck drops for this event at 6 o'clock tomorrow evening at RiverWorks with an after party at Doc Sullivan's, which Tommy owned. Nick Catanzaro is a Buffalo firefighter, Joe Panic, a Buffalo police officer. They'll both be on the ice tomorrow, right? You'll actually be out there, right? Just want to make sure, and they're here with us live tonight. It's great to see both you guys. And Nick, I want to start with you. You guys have done this sort of, matchup between the two sides for a while. But how did you decide this year to include Tommy's memory?
I've known Tommy most of my life. We were inseparable for years, and he was like a brother to me, and I got together with a couple of the cops and a couple of firemen, and we decided to do this game in memory of him this year for all he's done for us. And he's always helped those in need, and we just felt like this was the best way to honor his memory and what he did for all of us. Yeah.
And Joe, we were showing some of the video there from last year's competition. Already this year, the last time I checked, I think you were like $13,000 or $14,000. The goal was to raise $15,000. You might have to raise that goal because you're probably going to get there pretty easily.
Yeah, absolutely. I think right before we came on here, we just crept up to right under 15,000. So it would be great if we could get that up even more.
Yeah, and it's going to a scholarship fund, right. In Tommy's memory.
Yes.
How will that sort of play out?
We're going to be in contact with some schools about finding someone that doesn't have a lot but expresses the same traits that Tommy had, like helping those in need, always being nice to people, and like pouring his heart out, and like doing everything like the right way.
Yeah, and that was Tommy, right?
Yeah,
we were saying
Tommy
before, and I've said this on the air before, when Tommy passed, he was a good friend of mine, like probably a lot of people watching right now who knew Tommy really well. Joe, let me ask you about this event, because I know it's a lot of fun, right? And what is the competition like, the sort of back and forth between firefighters and police officers?
So I've been on now for about 8 years, and since then we've had a back and forth rivalry. It's been great. All of us are pretty much good buddies. Yeah. You'll get some pushing and shoving here and there, some entertainment for the crowd, but at the end of the day, we're all, just getting out of work for a few days, and especially tomorrow, we're really, playing for something we really support and want to get a lot of people out there and, just spread the message and Tommy's message of just helping people out when they need it.
Yeah, absolutely. And Nick, I probably shouldn't just ask you this question because you might have different perspectives, but who's the better team? What is the record like leading up to this?
You know what? We really just go back and forth, honestly. Like, they'll win a couple in a row, we'll win a couple in a row. We go back and forth. It all depends on who's the best team that day, and we'll see who that is tomorrow.
There we go. All right, and just a few seconds I have left here. Tell me, again, we mentioned starts at 6 o'clock tomorrow. What should people know and if they want to come out?
So the event starts at 6. I would get there a little earlier. We're going to do a ceremony right before the game, do a ceremonial puck drop. We'll have some activities for the families and kids do during the game. And then, like you said, right after the game, 8 o'clock, Doc Sullivan's, and we're all just going to get together, hopefully share some memories of Tommy and have a great night.
That's great. Maybe have a few wings. Doc Sullivan's wings, they're not always on the list of the best places, but some of the best wings you're going to get anyway.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
Thank you guys so much. It's great to see you. We appreciate it. Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.